We lost an icon in the world of football, certainly in the National Football League, but really the world of football has lost an icon, and it's hard to say that you can find another person that has gone through all the genres that he's gone through and been ultra successful like that. I had a chance to meet him when I was a young coach in the NFL in Tampa and came through, and I just had a chance to shake his hand, and it was kind of like my hand disappeared. He was such a big man, and he lit up the room, and he had this way in which he made everyone else in the room feel really good about themselves, and you're actually excited about meeting Coach Madden. And in my conversation with owner Mark yesterday, his comment was, he's a Raider. And so I certainly understand that and have a great understanding of what a Raider is, certainly by the example that Coach Madden left here along with the entire National Football League. I think the one thing that always comes to my mind as a young person watching him on the sideline was just his energy and his enthusiasm and his zeal for football. I think for me personally, that's what I would say, him jumping up and down and his hands. And, I can remember when he did the beer commercials, if I'm correct, he came out of the paper and, he threw his hands through there, and which if you look at him on the sideline, his hands were always in motion. He's nonstop movement. And so for me, I think the zeal he always seemed to have for football. And then I would say his feelings for players. It became very obvious when he got involved with the All Madden team and those things that, his evaluation and his thoughts on players and how that became so popular within the National Football League. And then those guys, playing to be on the All Madden team. It's something everybody wanted to do because he had such an affinity for players and what they brought to the game. So for me, it's a great zeal and his emotions, those sort of things. And I think when they've been playing all the replays, you see all that from him, So we've lost a dear man.
I'm probably the best at his video game of all time. But I didn't get much time to be around him. The times that he did come by, it was very brief in my 8 years here. But hearing stories, some really cool stories actually about him from, some of the guys throughout the years. Every time he was around, just such an amazing man. So kind. Always, everyone said he was a coach. He was definitely always a coach. I didn't have any personal stories or anything like that. I know that my uncle actually got in a fight in training camp one year, and Coach Madden ran over to stop it, and he actually slipped in the mud and got all muddy. And so my uncle thinks maybe that's the reason he got cut one of the times. But it's cool family stories for us to share and talk about. But I didn't know him personally, but when he was around, being able to talk to him and see him was pretty cool. But he has such a legacy. Obviously, the kids and everybody nowadays thinks about the video game and and all those things and the legacy he's left there. But what he was able to do with his career is pretty awesome as well.